everyone, Chocolo here for another video review, this time of the Christmas break KitKats. Yeah, basically looks to be sort of, well, I guess sort of Santa Claus, Father Christmas shaped KitKat treats really. And it says there's 6 of them I think in that corner there. Yeah, very interesting one. This one's obviously clearly a Christmas product. And again, it does mention Christmas on it, so it's not holiday special or winter edition or anything like that. And I think the fact it's got Santa on it, yeah, I don't think they could have got away with it, basically. So tried to claim it wasn't a Christmas product, but there we go. Yeah, so an interesting one. Yeah, so quite interested to see what these are like. Whether they're a bit like the sort of the old, you know, like the reindeer sort of Christmas ones you got. What are they called? Well, yeah. Not sure actually. You know, there have been sort of different sort of varieties of Christmas KitKat ones released, or limited edition ones that have sort of been centered around Easter and things like this. So it'd be interesting to see. You know what these are like. I do remember being quite a big fan of those other ones. So I'm assuming they're going to be pretty much the same, just having a different, you know, a different style, just sort of Father Christmas, Santa Claus style in this one. So I think I've reviewed those in the past. I've done many KitKat type reviews. So in the score here, there'll be a link to post of all my other reviews, as well as a KitKat playlist as well. So go check those out after you've liked and subscribed to the channel. And if you're in a position to do so, I do have a sort of a member program going on as well. We've got exclusive videos for members only. So if you like this channel, I do sort of special reviews there, sort of crisps, spreads, chocolate drinks, cereals, ice creams, things like this. Things that basically you wouldn't normally find on the channel will be there. So yeah, go check that out. If you're in a position to, as I say, it'd be great if you could. Okay, well, on to the review. Yeah, so what does it say? It says 6 times individually wrapped mini milk chocolate Santas with a rich chocolatey centre and crunchy wafer pieces. It sounds very nice, yeah. And the official description is milk chocolate shell, 53%, with a chocolatey filling including rice-based crispy pieces, it says, 6%. And know your servings, 1 Santa is 1 serving. And it says per Santa, 11 grams, 59 calories. 3.5 grams of fat, 1.9 of which is saturates. And per 100 grams, 537 calories, 31.4 grams of fat, 17.3 of which is saturates. So there we go. Yeah, it's got an Nestlé Cocoa Plan, supporting farmers for better chocolate, it says. Good to know. No KitKat contains no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. Yes, there we are. I mean, the packaging looks quite nice. It's got a shiny effect on it. It's quite, let's say, metallic. It looks quite shiny and nice. You can see as well it's got obviously the Santas, the chocolate Santas there. Nice effect there with the lights on it. I think that looks quite good. Obviously some Christmas trees. You've got sort of a tree on the edge there. And a sort of sack. Is that a present sack? Yeah. Gift sack in the background there. And anything else? A snowman as well. There we go. But it doesn't go on to the back. You can see it ends abruptly on the halfway point there, and then it sort of just goes into plain stuff. It's a bit of a shame that it doesn't go all the way around, but I guess they have to sort of, you know, yeah, keep it sort of there for all the other stuff. So you can see it's got Facebook and stuff on that side there and things like this. You can get in touch with them. Interestingly, it does have a green, on the traffic light system, it does have a green one for salt. But the only helpful thing about it, it's just got no salt in it, so there we go, yeah. 0.03 grams of it, 1%. per Santa. Okay, well, quite interesting, yeah. Don't think there's much more to say though, really. I think we should get into it and give them an open. I guess the individual wraps on the inside, so we'll see. Kind of feel like a lot of this is going to be air though. You can see here, there is air in there providing a bit of resistance. But we'll see. I feel a bit like, yeah, might be a lot of air in this. But we'll see, Let's find out though. Give it an open. Let's do it. Okay, I'm just going to give these Christmas break KitKats an open. The mini Santas. There's 6 of them in here. Let's see how it goes. I can open them. There we go. Okay, yeah, so they are very mini. There's 6 of them. Yeah, okay, so you can see the individual wrappers. A bit more like it. Yeah, not too bad. Snowflakes in the background as well. Yeah, I've got to mention there was snowflakes on the actual bigger packet. So my trusty knife just coming to view there, so we'll cut into them in a minute. Yeah. Okay, nothing too dramatic though on it. No additional information on the sell-by dates and things on the back. Recycle information and things. 11 grams. So they are quite small. You know, you can see, you know, they're very sort of small compared to the rest of it. So yeah. You know, so these could easily fit in a very small, you know, there's 6 of these, and you can see at the bottom there, it fits there, so you can imagine 6 of these would almost fit just at the bottom of this, you know. pretty much, yeah, as you can see there, as I say, squish this one in a bit. These two have got the flourishes going on. You can see there, you get 5 of them at the bottom. I think in this length here, you know, yeah, and then obviously just one more on top. So it's a lot of wasted packaging there. You can see there, there's an angle there, but you can clearly see roughly 3 of them there. Yeah. So it's pretty rubbish that. But okay, let's give them an open and see what it's like. But yeah, if I measure it, let's get my ruler. It's off to one side, this ruler. So if I can get it without knocking things over. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so with the flourishes, it's 9 centimeters long. This, but then if I take it out of the packet, so it went from 9 centimeters. Banging everything at the moment. Sorry about that. 9 centimeters to, from tip to toe, about 5.4, 5.5 centimeters. So yeah, so we then get the pack. There we go. So that's how much it is. It's almost actual size actually. There. In fact, that is actual size. This representation there, it's pretty much exactly spot on. It should say that actually, but it doesn't. So if you imagine there's only 6 of these in the pack, it's not going to take a genius to uncover that really 6 of them will probably just fit on this bottom row. So that's such a lot of wasted packaging. So if I bend that over there, there's only that much here of the pack that actually should contain anything, you know, it's that's ridiculous. Okay, but it does look quite nice, and it has a, hard to see actually, it just looks like it's an effect, but it does say KitKat on his boots there. I didn't realise that when I reviewed the last product. You can see it on the front as well. This looks like a bit of tread really from his shoes, but it's not. Okay, but flat on the back, which is a shame. Obviously that's a shame, it'd be nice if it was a proper 3D one. Let's give him a cut in half then, sorry Santa. Okay. It's a bit loud there. You can see he's got like crunchy pieces on the inside as well, but quite a thick chocolate. Interested to taste these, see what they're like. Which is what I think we should do. Let's do it, let's give it a taste. But as I say, it's not just wafer. What's it described as? Yeah, milk chocolate shell with a chocolatey filling, including rice-based crispy pieces. So there we go. So it's not really like a KitKat at all. It's got not wafer, but rice-based crispy pieces. So interesting one. All right. Well, as I say, let's give it a taste. See what it's like. Let's do it. Okay. Well, let's give this KitKat Christmas break mini Santas a taste. There's 6 of them in this pack. They're very tiny. I'll open a new one just so we can. Yes, we've got a new one here. See what it's like. Yeah, it's a bit, let's say, they are quite small. You compare them to the size of the packet. You know, there's only 6 of these in the packet. See that it says 6. And they're tiny. You know, this is the actual size. This one here, pretty much fits perfectly over the top of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes, side to that side. I'm centered now. Okay. So let's give one a taste. Let's do it. There's a lot of chocolate. It's okay. I mean, I had one of these before. Maybe a bigger one, and it was kind of a bit more going about it really. This one's quite. There's so much chocolate, and not much Rice Krispie pieces really. I could just bit a bit there, and there was only sort of 2 pieces it seemed, which I could see through the sensor. It's mainly kind of chocolate and a sort of mini, I guess like a sort of chocolate truffle type sensor on the middle. If I can get it to zoom in, you can see it's a bit soft and velvety around in the middle, as opposed to sort of around the edge where it's quite. Yeah, so if it focuses in again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Quite solid around the edge, so you can see it's a bit soft on the middle. And just come across that way. It's nice, but it just needs more crunch. You know, it's missing a lot of the Rice Krispie pieces. It's quite empty. Which I don't think the bigger one had, which tasted really good, wasn't. You know, so the sort of texture combinations were there more prominently. more prevalent, I guess. Oh, so there's some crunch there. They are very nice though. We could just do a bit more crunch. I think KitKat is mainly about the crunch. And these ones are very much missing it really, even though it's not wafer, it's Rice Krispie pieces. So again, I'm bitten this one in half. You can see there's not really any Rice Krispie pieces there. So there are some in the other bits I am chewing, of course, but just not enough. Which is a shame. I think the rest of it tastes quite nice actually, but it just needs a bit more crunch, especially because it's a KitKat. KitKat is all about the crunch, and it just doesn't really have as much of it as I'd like. It's very tasty though, as I say, and the chocolate's nice. It's just a bit sort of, let's say, not crunchy enough, and the KitKat is all about the wafer crunch in the normal KitKat, and this one's replaced it with Rice Krispie pieces. It's a nice chocolate taste. It's really, it is very tasty, and it's got that nice sort of velvety middle. I don't know, it doesn't really say it's a smooth chocolate centre, but it is. It does say a chocolate shell. Oh yeah, with a chocolatey filling. There we go, including rice-based crispy pieces. So it is kind of, it does sort of allude to that it's a bit different on the inside than it is on the outside, and you can tell that. But it just needs more crunch, more Rice Krispie pieces really. As I say, KitKat is all about that wafer centre normally, and as I say, in this case it's replaced with Rice Krispies, but it just needs more of them. So I think it's a very interesting take on a KitKat having Rice Krispie pieces instead of wafer, but it just needs more of it in this case. But it is pretty nice actually, other than that. But I think the fact that the package is far too big for what it is. It's literally, needs to be sort of, I don't know, a quarter probably about of really is what's filled in the packet as opposed to the space. So it only comes up. You'll see there's only 6 of these size Santas in there. Would easily fit into less than half that bag, if not a third, as I say, even perhaps even a quarter. So, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah. So not too bad all in all, but I think for me it's probably, I think size of the empty bag notwithstanding, because obviously that happens quite a lot really. But it's almost tempting to dock it half a mark for that. But as a taste of as a whole, they're about, I think, I'd say a 4 out of 5. I think really. I think you just need more Rice Krispie pieces in there. But other than that, they are very tasty, and the chocolate's very nice, and the chocolate filling's very nice. It's just not really enough like a KitKat, because it doesn't have, obviously there's no wafer, but to sort of as a replacement for that really, there needs to be more Rice Krispie pieces to make it a KitKat type product with the crunch, and it just isn't really, and it's a real shame. So that's why I'm only giving it 4 out of 5. And really, I could easily dock it half a mark because of the fact there's just so much empty space in this pack. You could fit double, you could fit 12 in there really. So it's a bit of a crime to us. So much wasted space in the pack and wasted space with these with all the flourishes here. Look at that. It's gone from sort of that big to so you can see there. So you're losing so much space with the empty packaging there. So yeah. Just ridiculous that really. So it's very tempting to dock it half mark, and I probably should really. So maybe I will have done when I come to do it in the end. But if not, obviously yeah. I mean, the taste wise, it's 4 out of 5. But with that in mind, it could easily be a 3.5 out of 5, and maybe it should be really. So we'll see what I've done at the end. But there you go. You'll know why if it is 3.5 out of 5. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed that review, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon if you can. Let's say, and if you're in a position to do so, check out the member program also. So you'll get something back, exclusive videos. Yeah, that'd be great to hear from you as well in the comments. So I'll see you next time either way. Take care everyone, bye for now. See you later. Bye.